legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Stop back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Well, we need to turn the cameras on. I knew I forgot something. There we go. Yar har me, mateys. The pirates stole our cameras. So we're here to celebrate our Pirates event stream and show you off the new pirate ships. I've got a lot more energy than I expected, but I'm not here alone. I'm joined today with Orochi.
Hello everyone, and yeah, we do have a pirate stream, as you can see. Actually, it's a really good cool hat.
Yeah.
It hides my receding hairline pretty well. So I'm happy for the stream, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Hello everyone.
So we're here today. We're going to play the new ships, kind of describe what they're all about. These release on December the 1st, which is this Thursday. You might see them here and about in the game because our community contributors have them, and we'll be releasing videos and their thoughts about them as well. But we wanted to show you as well in the live stream and kind of just do pirate things. And so,
Well, a lot of people are asking about eye patches. Guys, my aim is already bad. Like, if I wear an eye patch, like, it's gone. Like,
and we also, I don't think we have any eye patches around. But we,
I mean, we could find, but imagine my aim without them. Like, my aim is already. Oof, yeah.
I already had to get glasses this year. So
Yeah, I'm actually getting them soon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, but without any further ado, let's take a look at what we've got coming. So, there are two new ships, which are the La Foudre, or La Foudre. Robin will probably kill me for my pronunciation or mispronunciation, and the Caprice, which are based off of French warships. So Caprice is based off of La Fantasque, but commanded in the British Navy, and has some changes to her, as well as the ability to access sonar and British smoke screens. And La Foudre is based on Jean Bart, and has some changes to help balance her out a little bit, as well as, like, there's some minuses and there's some pluses. The La Foudre we'll get more into detail there. But before we continue too much, there is a giveaway. We're giving away a lot of pirate stuff. So go ahead and enter the giveaway here. And there's plenty of treasure. Oh,
Look what I found, guys.
and let's see.
Look at that guy.
Make sure that. And yeah, starting Thursday, you'll be able to just buy all these flat out, or you can get them in the containers, which are called treasure chests. And they will have the treasure chests will also have doubloons and things like this available, as well as a rare chance to get Blackbeard's Curse, which is essentially 1718 doubloons, which is the year that Blackbeard was killed, 1718. And so we figured we'd just make a clever reference there. The golden age of piracy, as it were, ranged from about 1650 to 1721.
Well, the history is mandatory. Like, when Prince is on the stream, like you're gonna hear some history. What I care about though is the giveaway that we're running.
Indeed.
You can register and get in the giveaway. It should be right here, if I'm not mistaken, if my orientation is correct. And what exactly are we giving away, Blip?
We are giving away 2 Foudres, 2 Caprices, 2 of each commander. There are 2 special commanders with special voiceovers. And we are giving 20 treasure chests away. So plenty of chances to get at least something, and each treasure chest has doubloons in it. So if you win anything, you win something nice. And so go ahead and join that giveaway and get in on that. As well, part of the benefits of winning the giveaway is that you will be one of the very few people that have access to some of this content before anybody else does. Because you'll be able to have it for a couple days before December the 1st. So make sure you're joining and tell your friends too. But without any further ado, do we want to get started?
Yeah, I'm down. So, La Foudre it is. Okay, let's go.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
You're the division leader.
Let's go. If I can also balance the parrot somehow.
You might be able
that'd
to fit it
great.
on the front of your tricorn.
You think so? No, that's not. I mean, kinda, but I wouldn't imagine being able to fight as a pirate with a parrot on my head. It's pretty cute. Chat, what should we name the parrot? I do need suggestions.
And so I can't get close to the mic and have the parrot at the same time. But La Foudre is based on Jumpa. It's kind of our return of the eponymous ship, and it has some changes to it. She has a little bit less accuracy, a little bit less main gun range, but also gains secondary power. So there's more secondary accuracy, more secondary range, and more secondary damage, not penetration. And
I want to try the secondary build actually at some point.
yeah, we can give it a try here.
Yeah.
I've always been of the mindset that secondary French ships are a little bit of a trap because of the 100mm guns, but they will set fires regardless.
Yeah, but I love secondaries.
And
Sorry, I can't help it.
And each one of these ships has a nice kind of wooden themed camouflage with extra details on like the gun barrels and things like this to make them more piratey and a little bit more hardy.
I see the classic question when I come on the stream. Am I Greek? Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan here? Do we just go for B, bow in, and see what's going on before we...
We're kind of we're on the somewhat infamous shards middle spawn, so
Yeah.
we're kind of screwed a little bit here.
Nah,
But we'll make do.
it's fine.
The,
I have will to rebuild.
We both do. So, and we are also
Oh,
playing
and a
with the new French commanders for battleships. So you'll be able to hear the new dialogue and voiceover. Let me make sure that I actually have the comment on. There we go.
Let's try to get that Amalfi. That very... Ooh, yeah. The very brave Amalfi.
Malfi's turning away. She might beach herself. I got a couple hits on her.
Yeah, we're capturing B, and the enemy Amagi is gonna pop around the island soon.
Oh, we got
Okay,
torpedoes.
Torps from what?
2 sets of 4.
Analysis.
Polski, got her. That's the Yudachi. It has to be.
Yeah,
So-
most likely. Okay. Do we bounce? Because we're kind of sitting ducks here.
Well, right now the left side.
Oh, the Amalfi.
We can
That
push
Amalfi.
in the left side.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
We should be safe from the Amagi for a little while. Also, Amagi is getting heavily torped. There's a King George
Yeah, I'm
that I
gonna.
find quite juicy.
Actually, I'm gonna main battery reload booster on this play.
Oh, the Amalfi.
Crap! They took a turret.
Really?
Yeah, jump bar syndrome.
That's why you build secondaries.
You always have armament that way.
Yeah.
Not always. So. And yes, I am running the durability module on to improve that a little bit.
Ooh,
I think it was the
extremely
Zeton that
lucky.
took my turret.
What got your turret?
Zeton.
Oh, you Datsy. Okay. I dodged both sets actually. Let's go. Got King George rushing me and a
Malphite's
very
dead.
angry Amalfi looking at me.
Yeah. Crap. I'm gonna turn away from the King George. Try to head basically across B into Baltimore over here.
Actually, secondaries are. I haven't built for secondaries this game. They're actually firing.
Yeah, they have
They have good range.
6.7 kilometer base range.
Yeah.
So the voiceover is not Robin. We got a voice or a professional voice actor to do the voiceover.
Can you imagine that?
I can imagine it. I can see it happening. But
I can see myself doing a voiceover. The Greek voiceover, actually.
I think-
that'd be pretty pog.
I think the worst part about doing a voiceover would be either coming up with the lines, what you would say for everything, if you had to come up with it. And if you didn't have to come up with it, then you have to read what somebody else wrote for you.
I'll have my creative input. If there is an Orochi commander coming into the game, I'll have my creative input. 100%. Okay, the game is actually not going that bad.
You can make sure speed spawn work.
Yeah. There is a Udachi just somewhere. So I just keep turning.
Yeah. All right, time to deal with these guys.
Yeah, I think it's 8C time.
Are these two working together? Division?
Likely. Are they in the division? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It's all coming together. Okay.
Amagi's on fire. I'm gonna reverse because I don't know where the Udachi is. But I found it. Found it storms. Another fire on Amagi.
Well, we didn't show off the new commanders, so
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do after the game. And also we're gonna show the flag.
yes. The flag is already available. You can get it in a code that is posted on our social media channels, on Twitter and on Facebook. So you can go ahead and get that. It is the Cursed Devilfish flag, which is our take on kind of a pirate flag, because we can't have a full-on pirate flag, unfortunately. Yes, we asked, we tried. But the Skull and Crossbones will not be coming to World of Warships Legends. It's essentially, there's some regions that we operate in that do not allow us to display the Skull and Crossbones flag and variations thereof. And so we're just going to avoid that and make our own. And so we have Cursed Devilfish.
Well, I actually quite like the flag that we have in Canada. And to get it, well, social media below in the links. And you can also join the Discord, by the way. We hang out a lot there. And we chat a lot there.
Indeed.
A ram flag.
A rum flag?
How would that work?
Well, first off, we would have to decide which rum.
Yeah, that's important as well.
Because you do have the Navy issue standard rum. You also have
The military grade.
military grade rum, and there's also variations, Diplomatico rum, and all different kinds.
What was the story with rum actually in Pirates? Like, I've heard some stuff, but never really looked into it.
So rum is a citrus-based alcohol, and so and citrus is required essentially to avoid scurvy. So
So I drink rum for the vitamins.
yes, it's a supplement more so than it would be what you would like. You would also have limes or lemons or whatever is available in your region to help combat that as well. And also, you weren't typically going to be at sea for as long of a period of time as you would be in the Navy, so there is less of a worry about scurvy there as well.
But it was also a disinfectant, right?
Rum?
Yeah.
If you have alcohol in high enough alcohol per volume or percentage proof, it can be used as a disinfectant, yes.
I read somewhere that they basically mixed rum with water just to disinfect it and make it drinkable.
Well, I don't know about that, but there were, generally speaking, germ theory was not well understood. Because we gotta keep in mind, pirates kind of really go away during the 1920s, or sorry, not 1720s and 1730s. At least pirates as we think of them. Your swashbuckling Caribbean pirates and North African pirates they pretty much get phased out of existence in the late 1920s, 1720s, 200 years off. So
That's a lot of 20s.
Germ theory doesn't really start coming out until like 1850s, 1860s. So
Okay. That was a good battle for me. I think I did fairly well. Now,
I did not.
we have to show the captains.
yes. So Michel Le Tir?
Is it Michel or Michel? I think it's Michel.
I don't know. The commander dialogue is too low. Okay, let me turn it up. Voiceovers. Turn it up a little bit. Turn up general volume a little bit as well. So Michel Le Tir is our new pirate battleship commander. Let me rob the thingamajig here. And this is the build I'm running on him. He's mostly a brawler commander, so you have brawler, not one for nuisance. But you do get gyrating Gilbrits if you choose to run it. I personally don't like it. I like speed more than damage, so I'm running Porcupine, which goes hand in hand with the Foudre's enhanced secondary battery. Mega Man, because if you're not using Megalomania, why aren't you using Megalomania? And
Secondary build.
the unique skill is I'll be back. I should probably use more of an Austrian accent. I'll be back. And the which reduces the fire duration whenever your damage control party is on cooldown, which always seems to be every time that it's inconvenient, and also reduces the flooding damage to your ship quite substantially. And then your typical brawler commander legendary skills.
So it's I'll be back because you're basically sinking, coming back up. Also, I see some people asking about the giveaway.
I'll post it in the chat.
We do have a giveaway. Here's the link. That way. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
the
yep.
right way. So, actually, you're not on UI right now.
That way.
That way.
That way. In the chat. Find the link. Go sign up, and we're giving away 20 treasure crates.
Yeah, 20 treasure traits, 2 of every ship, 2 of each commander. So
Speaking of its commander, we can show the second commander as well.
yeah, but before then, the base trait. I'm not even going to attempt this French.
Wait, I will try. I will give it a shot.
Oh
okay?
no.
It's à l'abordage.
À la Bourgeois.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not even. Nope. Not going to try it.
I'm half French, and I'm struggling. Okay,
I can do Temeraire, but I cannot do.
that's the limit. That's the limit.
So our other commander is Ariadne M. Davis, who her base skill is reduction to her torpedo launcher reload time and consumable cooldown, which is kind of nice for your general consumable and torpedo heavy destroyers, of which there are many in the game. And her skills vary quite a bit, with a lot of emphasis on torpedoes, including her special skill, Sinister Strike, which increases the damage from your torpedoes whenever you launch them one by one, because Caprice is a Le Fantasque that can do that. And also increases your smokescreen dispersion time, which is nice because Caprice's smokescreen is the short smokes. So just kind of increases that a little bit. And pretty standard skills otherwise. She also has her own voiceover. Caprice is in the British tech tree, and she is a British commander.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to try the Caprice and actually play for Torps. So we could probably go into a game and let me try that.
Yeah. And
see how that goes.
before we go, this is the flag we were talking about, Cursed Devilfish. You can get this on our social media channels on Twitter and Facebook, etc. It was a post a couple days ago that came out. So, and yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at the skins real quick, just to show them off, because I'm going a million miles an hour today. And
It's a pretty fast ship.
it is a very fast ship. Le Fantasque's sister ship, Le Terrible, is known or is alleged to have the in-service speed record for any conventionally held ship.
Which was?
Which was 43 knots, basically. And so we have the Caprice here, her pirate glory with her pirate musket anti-aircraft guns, because I'm sure that's what they'll feel like, because it is Le Fantasque, not exactly known for amazing anti-aircraft. And the La Foudre camo in more of its own glory. I noticed earlier on this one, the cannon barrels are nice and old-fashioned. They're hexagonal twist bore, which, well, not bore, but just barrels, which is a nice aesthetic thing. They used to do really aesthetic cannons back in these days, with a lot of like ornamentation and sigils and all sorts of stuff all over the cannons. And so it's kind of nice to see that, because if you don't, or at least in terms of old gun manufacture, that you used to get guns and you would get like a rectangular bar, so it'd actually be cheaper to get make a hexagon out of it, because you could just cut it, than it would be to make a barrel and make it round, because that just requires more work.
So you work less and pass it off as art.
and as a heavy barrel, although this was more common in like small arms rather than, because cannons at this time would be cast iron, so you could just cast it in a round shape. But yeah, let's give Caprice a go.
Okay, let's do it.
And then let's go. Let's drop a couple or drop the giveaway here.
Let's see how this one goes. Northern waters. Okay. Well,
And
we're B again.
well, that's just the nature of life, isn't it? Now I'm not going to make any pretense about being a good destroyer player. Things are probably going to go
Neither will
terribly.
I.
But I am going to go 2x2 launching because that will give me more damage. And these are also the first full-on commanders that we've released in quite a while. So,
Okay, so probably do not a flyby, but you know, around B, see if I can spot anything, throw a couple of torps, and then towards A. We also have our CV on A, so we're gonna have some cover. And I'm also going 54 knots.
are you running engine boost? Okay.
Yep.
I've got sonar and smoke on for mine. You can also swap the smoke for one main battery reload booster, or you can swap the sonar for an engine boost. So you get the choice of either or any mixer therein. Well, yeah.
Okay, there is a Bismarck that I can try, and torp. Or at least delay. Ooh, is there anything else interesting? There is a Heinrich, but I don't care about that.
Ochakov,
I'm spotted by something that's actually outspotting me.
Skagro,
Kagero, okay, we don't care.
and the Friesland.
Oh,
God.
we do care about that one. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, my bad.
This is not good.
Okay, I think I'm fine. Barely, but...
Okay, let's see if we can touch this Ochakov in rude ways.
I'm also getting the radar.
Yep, that's the Ochakov. Ooh, I can Citadel him.
You really see that they're not support?
Yep, twice.
Okay.
3 times.
I'm gonna argue with that.
All those results. Oh god.
Yeah,
Now
we
it's
need a
fine.
bit of practice with destroyers.
Oh,
Oh, the Kaga.
Kaga got me up. Swap on over to you.
Yep. Not much going on here. Yeah, I do need to get some destroyer practice in for sure.
So, yeah, the new jump art is changed from the old jump art. Basically, we've reduced its main battery range. We reduced its main battery reload by 1 second, and its shell grouping from 1.8 to 1.7 from the old jump art. But we gave it as well just enhanced secondaries pretty much across the board to sort of make up for that. But by no means is being a like jump art is pretty much objectively the best tier 7 battleship in the game, rivaled only by Linen. And so having a slightly worse or slightly different version of that is by no means having a bad ship. It's still quite strong, as it still gets the double main battery reload booster, access to the French commanders like Azelaine Dunkirk and Emile Caprat and Joshad, which are all excellent commanders because of the Mega Man skill. So it's like you do lose a little bit from the regular Jumbar, but if you never had Jumbar, this is your opportunity to get something very close to it.
Especially if you're a fan of secondary builds.
Yeah, you can run it as a secondary build Jumbar, but then again, I'm not sure if I would recommend it.
We can try it next game. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try it. see how that goes. Okay, my torps are quite unlucky on this angry smoke screen. But I'm gonna capture B now. I don't have much HP to play around, so that's probably the best thing I can do. Okay, I'm spotted by the Kagero most likely.
Smoke screen set.
Try to find out where that is.
Pepperidge Farmers. Yeah. The when Jump Bar first came out, it was very much Jump Barville at tier 7. And it
Ooh, acceleration, let's go. Start.
can you make it? Can you make it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there you go. Propulsion mod.
Yep.
Very good.
Okay, so the Kagero's just gonna pop up in front of me. So I'll go for a trade. Yep.
Yeah. So the secondary accuracy is improved on La Foudre. It is so normally secondaries have an accuracy of or basically a shell grouping of 1.0, but La Foudre has improved accuracy of 1.2, which means that it's essentially the shell grouping is much tighter for the secondary guns, and they have greater secondary range. These ships and commanders release on Thursday, December the 1st, and they'll just be available in the store and available in the treasure chests. So you can have either or, and they'll be basically priced as expected. So La Foudre and Caprice, being tier 7 premiums, are 17,500 doubloons, and the commanders are 5,000 doubloons each. And then I don't remember how treasure chests are going to be. So
It looks really nice. Okay.
well,
So are we going a secondary build?
I think we've talked about it, so we kind of have
Yeah,
to.
we need to. Okay. Okay.
Just for the meme, only for the meme though. think I
only
figured
for
out
the
the
meme,
master
unless
mechanic.
it works. Then it's not for the meme.
Screw it, I'll go for brawler as well. I don't need main battery range.
Okay. Brawler though.
Let's see, where's my Arna? And where is my Celiax? No, not Celiax, I need Hipper.
And I also need. Here we go. I am good, but do I go brawler? I think I need a bit of range. That's all. I'll keep the range and porcupine. Then yeah, okay. Let's go like this. Let me also change something here.
Oh yeah, good point. Why do I have a feeling this is going to go really badly?
Come on. We've been.
I've
through
got a
worse.
bad feeling about this.
Okay, let's see. Like this should be maxed out. So it's 10.5 kilometers. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine.
10.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. I have like secondary battery at 15 kilometer range, main battery range. It's not the worst.
It's fine.
Not great, not
We'll
terrible.
make it.
Yeah, you'll be able to get them straight. Yes.
Hotspot. Okay. But do we have any other interesting pirate facts?
Now this is when I was in university. This is going a little bit way back, but I interviewed a professor who was trying to get a job at the university, just as a student representative, and he had written his dissertation on piracy in the Caribbean, and he hit me with the fact that has always stuck in my head since then, that pirates had an average lifespan of 2 weeks. which
of active service.
like as pirates, basically. So, you know, they would mutiny, take over their ship, or however acquire a ship, and then almost
Unfortunate things happen.
and then have either die from sickness or die from Royal Navy intervention or
Die from
attempting a pirate attack
doing
or,
pirate stuff. Yeah.
or get betrayed by their crewmen, etc., etc.
Yeah, I can see a lot of ways being a pirate can go wrong. It's fine.
But I don't know what his source was on that. That was just something that I was told by a professor who was an authority in the matter. So I tend to trust him on that one. The other interesting facts is that piracy was a big threat to the United States during the beginning for formative years of the U.S. So like 1700, like 1715, there was a lot of interactions there.
Interaction.
That's a way to put it, because there were some treaties signed and then some objections to treaties, as well as interventions made. One of them pretty famously involving a Lieutenant Somers, which is the destroyer Somers is named for. Essentially in Tripoli, which is a North African pirate location, Tripoli was a hub for the Barbary pirates for a long time in North Africa, and at one point the U.S. Navy kind of made a raid on the port with fire ships, and one of the fire ships was Captain-ish, led by Lieutenant Somers, who quite dramatically sacrificed himself to make sure that the fire ship detonated. And I believe he is still buried in Tripoli, and the U.S. has been trying to get his body back for a long time. There's a whole lot of pirate stories out there. It's really kind of one of the areas of naval history that I know relatively little about.
Still way more than mine, to be honest. Okay.
Oh dear. Two torpedoes. That's not good. Yep.
I'm staying close for. We'll do this. I'm also not sure of the secondary strategy.
I don't know. I don't know. I think.
Like chat?
Why would you reverse into an enemy in Jean Bart? Like,
I don't know.
I can see why you would reverse in a Jean Bart, but
Maybe both your guns are?
I wouldn't do it in a assaulting method, as it were. I don't like my shooting options. Oh, Jutland.
Yep.
Ooh. Good shot there.
Is it? See, trying. Okay. It was an attempt.
Probably gonna burn to death. Maybe not.
You are in range.
Yep.
Should be fine. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
How is... Oh, you smoked up again. Okay.
Okay. Do I push him? Like straight up?
I think I'm going to. Healing.
Okay. There's a lion looking at me. And what's that? That's a massa. Okay. Do we care about the massa?
He's pretty far away.
I'll make the executive decision of no. And I'm just gonna rush the yacht gun.
All right, we're going in.
Yeah. Full speed.
Okay.
I don't even have HC loaded. Oh, a Bismarck. Let me take care of that. Okay. Oh. Little sheep. Okay, now we
secondaries.
dodge. We do the absolute best dodge of our lives.
He's gonna go for the ram. He's gonna go for the ram. Secondaries, go! Go! Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Almost had him. Almost had him. Good move.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. This is completely fine. Okay, that's fine. Do I have will to rebuild for anyone? No. Can I be shot here? No, right? Okay, so I'm gonna request support and hope I get someone close. Because I should be shielded from the lion. I have 30 seconds until my next heal, and yeah, the massa that I made the executive decision to ignore, yeah,
Chose not to ignore us.
chose not to ignore us.
Okay, let's see.
See, do we have any other questions?
I don't know.
We also won the previous game, which is honestly quite surprising
Yeah.
because we were both on destroyers.
Such is life.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Questions, guys.
Questions, requests.
Bring him. See the Caprice. I'll have the Caprice on screen for you.
Let's see. Questions. Do I have a Twitch channel? Technically, yes, but I do not stream. So
You should stream.
I could. I have a.
Can
I
we
have.
persuade him to stream?
I have a
guys?
relative like. I guess I have a decent setup for it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm that if I'm wanting to do streaming for that much, but best way to contact Prince Blip, Discord.
Discord down below in the description. Join.
Yeah, Discord is the best way to get in contact with any of us. If it's on a weekend, 50-50 chance that I'll answer you. But I answer basically every single direct message on Discord during the week. So
Greek ships. Kalispera. No plans right now.
is the armor identical between La Foudre and Jean Bar? Yes, the armor is identical. I can't show you right now because it's in battle, but it's the same. The only changes made to La Foudre were to the secondaries to improve the secondaries, and then the main battery guns were nerfed basically. So there's it's 0.1 less shell grouping, basically like 0.8 kilometers less range, and 1 second more reload. So there's pirate face and snarl. What is a pirate face?
What's a snarl?
A snarl is like a mean.
Can you do that on full screen though?
Oh geez.
You are getting emoted. Like, this is an
This is,
emote, like,
that's
right
got to be
there,
an emoji right there.
there.
I guess you got to do yours now.
I mean, I already
Like-
look like a pirate.
Yeah,
as
but
is.
you have to make yourself make a pirate face. Like I don't know.
That-
Like,
I don't know, guys. I saved the beard, so we could have done it way
he
better.
unfortunately shaved the beard.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Like I knew I was gonna be on the stream, and I saved the beard, and I'm like, oh my god. But okay, I guess Pirate saved too. Maybe. Did Pirate save? Well, Blackbeard didn't.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Bla-
the whole
Bla-
branding is gone.
Yeah. The Blackbeard quite famously did not. I would say some of them shaved, some of them didn't. It kind of depends on their personal preference on things. A lot of people did shave in the particularly in the 1700s because lice was a major problem. So people would just be bald and shave. That's why wigs became a big thing in this.
That's why hats probably became a thing.
Yeah, like like wigs and stuff, like quite famously in like the late 1700s, like everybody was wearing wigs, and that's because there was a huge lice epidemic throughout Europe and the Americas, and so basically everybody that shaved their heads and then wore wigs and powdered wigs and whatnot, because it would be a resistance to lice, because that was a big problem. Let's see. Let's see.
Where did you get the awesome hat? I don't know, but I'm probably getting another one.
Let me grab Jean-Bart as well. So here's the basic armor layout with the standard belt, and then Jean-Bart armor layout. He's the same. So, yeah.
Okay.
ATBA, it means anti-torpedo boat armament. So that's their secondary guns. The reason we started using ATBA is so that we have a shorter abbreviation to fit within descriptions like in the game for like commander skills and whatnot. Because ATBA takes up 4 characters where secondaries takes up like 11. So whenever you only have like 25 characters, that matters. So that's why we started using it. That's why we will use it, is to save space.
Okay, do you actually want to do a division with La Foudre and the Jean-Bart?
Sure.
I'll go La Foudre.
Okay. I'll go Jean-Bart with more or less a pretty standard build, flammable, but I run Mega Man instead of Marksman.
I won't go secondaries this time, though.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Oh.
So, yeah. I'm not sure about SB. I think SB might be something else. We didn't go with like SEX, SECS or SEC, because that can also be confused with second, like the time frame. So, but SB, I'm not sure. ATPA is a historical term. They used it a lot during like the 1900s and the 1910s, particularly for like pre-dreadnoughts and things like this, but fell out of the use later on.
Try to keep the chat in English, please, guys. Okay, so the plan is obviously C. We have both of us here. We have a lightning. Mid is good to solve Sinop and New Orleans. Yeah, okay.
Kutuzov.
Hello then. This is reload boost territory.
Definitely. No, he smoked up. Shame.
6 spotted and by an even juicier target.
Triple fire.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, that's just Japanese or cruiser things.
This is a bit of a difficult situation.
Yeah, this is. I think our better option is to get close. To be honest.
Is it? We can probably tank a lot of it.
Yeah, but if we get closer, it's more dangerous to them.
Okay, my only worry is storms. But
Yeah.
there's
I
no
know.
way.
Well, I'm gonna head in towards the island.
I'm gonna stay in the open. It's only the cookie, so right now that can shoot me.
Georgia.
Oh, not pointing here. Okay, A is gone. We need someone on B. Is that gonna be us? Okay, the lightning actually will have a good angle soon. Oh, there's a black, yeah. Oh, good shots.
Yeah.
Lots of smokes in front of C. I'll join C with you. Let's stay in will to rebuild range.
Kutuzov.
Yep. I need some good shots here.
I can't spot it anymore. I'm dark.
Me too. Okay, they need to react because we cap C pretty fast. Don't try to not get out of the cap if possible. Oh, good shot again. I'm not spotted.
I'm spotted now because I fired at him.
Now I'm spotted.
Had some torps disappear in front of me, so that's probably Kutuzov torps, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Shit, okay. Came out of the cap.
Okay, we are in will to rebuild range.
Yep, we can push in though now.
The black is very brave, honestly.
Yep. This is where having frontal fire would have been a better choice.
Okay, that's good. First cap of the game. There's an Atago, but I don't see a point going for it. I'm spotted, so yeah, it's the Atago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to hit the Miyoko. And there's also a Georgia, but yeah.
Check it out then. Swap kills. See if we can get this Atago.
Yeah, Miyoko is down.
Yeah, he's gone.
Nice.
Is Georgia coming?
Slowly. I'm more worried about. Was it the kid? No,
It's
black.
black.
Okay. Good shots. I'm actually going to push.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go towards Bravo.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the lightning to actually spot the black.
I'm loading HE.
I'll stick it. I'm spotted, so he's somewhere over here.
There you go.
Okay.
We're good again.
Cool. Doing pretty well today. But not damage-wise, but
Yeah. We did our job.
yep, job well done.
Try Caprice again?
I'll stick with La Foudre. I think we can do like
Okay.
1-on-1 division.
Alright.
See how these two ships work with one another. Actually, I was using secondary upgrades. Okay. Yeah, I can see that happening actually. Bit of a hybrid build, maybe.
Yeah. Just Reading what's up. Make sure to join the giveaway for potential freedom, free stuff.
Potential freedom, yeah.
Well, that's what they say. Piracy is done for freedom. So, freedom from the navy, freedom from merchantmen, freedom from slavers, whatever you choose. If you're a pirate, you can do what you want because a pirate is free.
Yeah.
You are a pirate.
For an average of 2 weeks.
These ships are coming to the store on Thursday, December the 1st.
Captain Orochi OP. If I'm ever a captain in game, I will make sure I'm the most overpowered captain in the game.
I'm going to press X.
That's
down
my
on that one.
condition. That's my condition.
So, but you are division lead. So,
Oh, yep.
yeah. So a lot of people joined or became pirates basically because they disliked the conditions that they were working under. Because essentially, like, merchantmen would be bad to their crews, or slavers would be quite notoriously bad to their crews, because that's just to maximize profits. And this is during the era of the triangle trade, where you have trade with Britain, Africa, and the Caribbean, and the the colonies, and so pirates would basically rebel or join up pirate crews because they figured that their influence was greater and their quality of life would be better. A lot of pirate ships were run almost democratically, with a lot of elections for captain and that sort of thing.
Really?
Yeah. You would elect captains. Blackbeard was elected. He was also elected as the leader of the Republic of Pirates, which existed in the Caribbean, based out of Nassau. And essentially they would, during normal peacetime or sailing around, they would be almost equal with any other crewmen on the ship, but during battle they would have absolute command, just to keep things clear, and keep things more or less fair. Of course, that's not how every pirate ship was run, but that's how a lot of them were during the Golden Age, as they call it.
Yeah, they had a quite interesting business model.
It's just good business. Okay, got the Iowa over here, Sachi over here.
Oh, Musashi. And we also have his own bard on the enemy team. Bismarck, yep. There's a lot. I didn't switch to switch now. That's that. No fires? Yeah, we can actually push a little bit. If I'm spotted, I know we have a destroyer on the... So far, one should be at sea.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Musashi though.
Not sure where everybody is in this match. Mainly where their destroyer is. I think he's outside though.
Yeah, okay. Wait, that's 8C? Oh, the Bismarck. Okay. Shoot.
Well then.
No, half of my firepower. Yeah, I have the tool build, so I'm kinda fine.
Should have smoked up, I guess. This is all over a mistake.
I'll try to tank as much as possible here, but it's gonna be rough.
I definitely miscalled that one.
How's the other plan going? Yeah, not great, not terrible. Okay, as long as I'm moving next to the Iowa, I should be fine. Wait, what's that?
So,
Completely.
that's
Do you have any other questions in chat?
no, not really.
Any pirate-related questions?
No. Just they're just chatting about pretty random stuff. Yeah, this one's not gonna go well.
I'm still fighting. The rune is gonna be a problem. Oh, okay. Fine. Oh, yeah, the zone bar now is gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold, guys.
Any cool pirate facts about World War I or World War II? As far as I'm aware, pirates weren't really a major thing in World War I and World War II. Of course, quite famously, the pirate flag was used by the Royal Navy submarine arm, but the closest thing you would have would be commerce raiders of various types. Probably the most successful one would probably be the Seadler, spelled Seeadler, which actually is a sail ship that was very successful during World War I as a commerce raider on the high seas for Germany. But that's essentially that's about it in terms of pirate-like activity during the World Wars. Of course, there's going to be local pirates like in Indonesia and things like this during those times as well, but they're not a big part of the war. Let's see. What do we want to do?
We can play something else apart from
Yeah.
the pirate stuff. I'd be down to play some Congo, honestly. Because I love this ship
Congo?
from the ranked season.
Okay, we can do some Congo, tier 4.
Yeah.
Let's see, tier 4. Do-do-do.
This is my ranked 1v1 build, by the way. Pretty pop. Well,
Artas,
not
yeah.
this one exactly, but
Yeah, Artas is a monster in
Yeah.
1v1. So let's see. Was the Strachavoy? Oh, Starozovoy. No, Starozovoy was very much a like a conventional ship, and was a pretty famous destroyer during World War One. Got up to a bunch of shenanigans. So, no, that was under the that was a legal Imperial Russian warship. Same thing with Seadler, as Tactic Angel pointed out, except that was Imperial German. So they were commerce raiders. They were not technically pirates.
Okay, el plan.
I'm gonna go for alpha. Just gonna go that way.
Go alpha. Try to delete the people. That's
Oh,
it.
you don't have the golden week camo. So
No.
we'll have to change that.
I like this one better.
Yeah. Golden week comes. Wait, no. Golden week is not Lunar New Year, so Golden week comes like, kind of at the beginning of summer. So Cormoran was a commerce raider as well. So like underneath a proper flag.
Okay, I see a smoke that way. Okay, now we know where the enemy CV is, approximately.
Yeah.
Okay, A is gonna be quite hung then. Oh, what is that? Little bit punk.
Over Penville.
Am I actually gonna hit both? No, okay, moving on.
Oh dear. No camo in New York.
What?
Yeah, they're New York. I'm gonna steal the camera.
Oh,
Salvo.
okay, our
Solid
CV
salvo.
is on top
Oh,
of the enemy DP.
We've got an interesting situation with their Emil, Bertan, and Kuma.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think if I shoot correctly, I can citadel both?
I doubt you'll citadel the Emil Bertan
Yeah.
under any circumstances,
Yeah.
but I'll try and knock her out real quick. Nope.
And the citadel that one. No,
Let's see if we can knock out the Kumo here. Well, short.
the Kuma is gonna be in secondary range soon.
Probably not where it should be
Yep.
for either us or them.
Yeah, he.
But
I'd consider that extremely likely. Yep.
yoink.
Okay, that's a cancer. We go for it? Yeah, sure. You seem to be on fire. by the way.
Yeah, that's not going to change for another 20 seconds.
Are you actually cosplaying? Was it Blackbeard who set his beard on fire?
Yeah, it was Blackbeard, yeah.
Yeah,
He would
so you're doing the cosplay, like on another scene.
put embers in his beard.
How
Or-
did that exactly work?
So
Like,
essentially, you would put like cannon wicks.
okay.
So like you would have a
So he didn't actually light his beard on fire.
yeah, you would have like fuses basically on fire in his beard. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
A lot of the sources of the pirates of this era come from basically a single book that was published in 1724, I think. So, which has a lot of things that seem very much embellished in them, but they're the foundations of the myths and legends of many of the pirates that we
Probably movies.
know and love today, and movies. Yes, very many movies, and plays and books, all kinds.
Yeah, I think we just push here and end the game.
Good lord. Yep.
Oh, the New York?
Yep. Misplayed that one. Too aggressive.
No camo buff?
No, Long. We never said that. Shells are not designed to fall short once a game.
No.
No. Yeah, so essentially what back to Blackbeard's beard, or Firebeard. Essentially, they would have like it's kind of waxed pieces of rope essentially that would be burning over time, and so like, one of those would burn for 30 minutes to an hour or something like this. So you could just kind of thread that through your beard and then have it going for a reasonable while with a reasonable degree of safety as far as putting fire in your beard is
If you're a
concerned.
pirate.
You're gonna die in 2
The
weeks
word
anyway.
safety is not exactly in the contract.
No, long. You might be familiar with something that I said recently has made its way around. Is that essentially in our testing we found that shells kind of fall short once in about every 20 salvos, approximately. So we're not. We haven't been able to pin anything down in terms of like if you do this, then shells will fall short. That there's nothing that we've been able to find that causes that. It just happens randomly. Once every 20 salvos or so.
Chat, do we ram?
Do we run?
Do we ram?
Do we ram? And so,
Fast, say.
so
You make the decision.
yeah. So
I'll
like
follow.
randomly speaking, shells are going to end up in a circle, right? And well, it's more of an oval, really. But and so 1 of 20 times you're going to get shells that fall on the bottom side of the circle, and that's just what's going to happen. So.
I could. Okay, I guess we still win, but I want to ram. Or at least I want the chat to tell me if I'm gonna ram.
Yeah, 20 salvos. Let's see, 20
A
salvos.
pirate would ram exactly. That's the thing.
To calculate that one, 20 divided by, let's say you're running 25 seconds. That's it. Yeah, I guess 20 salvos is probably going to be, yeah, that'll be an average game essentially if you fire every time. So, no, I wouldn't say that we're acknowledging that shells falling short is a bug, because we haven't been able to. Essentially, like we looked into it. So we did an investigation and we looked into it. We tried to figure out like if there's anything to it. And so what we found is that 1 of every 20 salvos, which is within normal RNG, your shells are going to fall short of the ship, and that'll just happen randomly. And so we haven't been able to find anything that's like if you do this, then this happens, which would be an indication of a bug. Basically, that there is something breaking, causing something X to happen, Y to happen. So
On average, like
yeah.
the number 20 is an average. That's important because if you have 19 shots on target, it's not gonna mean that your 20th shot is gonna be short.
Yeah. It shouldn't be falling short, salvo. So if you have an indication where you have shells falling short in multiple salvos, like one after another, that's a sign that there might be something there to it. If that happens to you, please record it and send it to us with your commander build and all that information.
You can join
Like-
the Discord below, and I actually
Yeah.
look at the bug reports a lot, and
Yeah.
this information is quite valuable to understand if there is something there. Yeah, I see. Cells fall short.
so-
Yes, they do.
but,
They also fall
like,
high.
If
They also fall on target.
So if it's happening to you repeatedly, that's good information that we need to have. Thing is, we haven't received any evidence of it happening one after another. We've received people send one random salvo to us and a clip, and it's like, okay, you missed. What am I supposed to do with this information? But if you have it where I have 5 salvos in a row where I missed every single one of them and every single one in the same way, that's something to look at. That's something to investigate much closer. And so, but we haven't received anything like that. So if you see it, every console has the ability to record what just happened. And so record the past 5 minutes, send it to us and say like, hey, all of these have this. This is the commander build I'm running. Like if it happens, like that, please send it to us. But we haven't had that happen. We haven't been able to cause it to happen. We haven't seen it happen in this way. We've only received 1, maybe at most 2 salvos back to back. But like Like what we need to have is something that is like this causes this, and so like shells are going to fall short every once in a while just because of the way the random number generator works. That should be expected.
Yes, shots can also miss.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Yeah, like you are going to miss. You
It's
are
actually
always,
quite accurate.
yeah,
Like,
like you're going to miss more often than you're going to hit.
yeah, what was actually the accuracy in real life?
In real life,
Pretty terrible, right?
it's like you're looking at like I think it's roughly like 6%.
6%?
So like if we think back Battle of Denmark Strait, Bismarck versus Hood and Prince of Wales. Bismarck fires 91 shells total and hits 2 or 3. Hits 1 against Hood, hits one for sure against Prince of Wales, that was a dud. And I think a second one against Prince of Wales that like hits something minor. That's it. And then Prince of Wales hits Bismarck like out of like 100 and something cells, hits Bismarck like I want to say 4 or 5 or 6 times. So like, but that's reality. This is a game. Well, obviously you're going to hit more in a game because we want it to be more enjoyable, but you are also going to miss. And so if I get a video of one salvo where your shells fall short of the ship, you just missed. I can't tell you anything more than that. So sorry.
But yeah, guys, you can join the Discord. You can, if you see something weird, you see something on your Souls Falling Sword, if there is a pattern that you see, obviously just submit it in the back report channels. We look at the back report channels every day. Some people have already submitted cases of their cells falling short. It will help us understand if there's something there.
Yeah.
That's all. So, I'm done to actually play another game of La Foudre.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's do that. So. Will the overpin physics ever be changed or tweaked? No. So overpin physics, generally speaking, that system is relatively speaking, pretty simple, and it works. So essentially, the shell goes through multiple stages, and it has to arm, and then once it arms, it has a timer, and when that timer reaches 0, the shell detonates. If the shell is inside the ship, then it does a full pin. If the shell is outside the ship, it does an overpin, or if it just never armed in the first place, it's an overpin. So
I've got an 86% accuracy to hit the water. Same.
Let's battle.
Okay, so plan here, we split up. Wait, is that, that's a Vladivostok. Yeah, just sit around here. See where everyone's going.
yeah, I think there might even be some pirate specific camos, maybe. I might have to magic button those into. Not sure.
Unless you mean these camos. We're
Yeah.
playing right now. Not camos. Okay, what's that? That's a synop.
Synop, okay.
Okay, I'll try to annoy him just a little bit.
We got Brandenburg over here.
Spotted, so Baltimore. I guess we're abandoning
Not
the sea, kinda.
Suzia. Oh, Suzia.
Brandenburg secondary.
No.
Are you having fun?
No, I'm fine, but I was about to shoot the Suzia and pop the main battery reload booster to do it, and it went stealth. Such is life. Such is life. Okay, now it's spotted.
Okay, our black is down.
I think I'm running secondary build still. Oh well.
Really?
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm running half a second. It's actually pretty fun.
This is
Kinda.
Suzia.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's not gonna be fun. I'm just gonna kinda leave.
Okay. Come on. Good shots.
You're good. Okay.
Problem solved. It's getting hot in here. It might be the fire.
I'm spotted by something.
Spotted by a fighter plane. You got a battleship right on you.
Yeah.
Is that the Sinop?
No, Brandenburg, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try and come around and help you out, maybe.
What is he doing?
Oh, oh, oh.
I should have secondaries on him. Oh, that's a secret.
Okay, I'm about to get busy.
Wait. Eh,
Ooh! Got a nice salvo on the Suzia. Double Citadel.
Go secondaries.
And they said it was impossible. Bonk.
Am I going? Yeah.
Négatif, mon ami. There's my need to use button.
Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Okay. Brandenburg's down. Next is. What's left? I
I'm
think that's
gonna
a
chill out
Baltimore.
here and cap. I'm gonna swap it to you.
Yep. Well, I'm not doing that hot right now.
Yeah, there's a destroyer behind you.
I know. I'm probably gonna try to sneak in here. Baltimore is not gonna be a problem for a few minutes. Last time I said that. Yeah.
Back up, back up, back up.
Voile principale sérieusement endommagée.
Okay, there.
Torpille à bâbord. Boost des moteurs activé. Torpille à bâbord.
More torch.
I'm gonna steal the
I
camera.
detected something. Oh, Benham. Okay.
Let's see if I can get this hipper. reasonable salvo. Foudre.
Not the best. There is a giveaway. We're gonna post a link after we finish the battle, so stick around for that one.
Yeah, I'll put it in now, actually.
Oh, we can do that. Here.
There you go. Go ahead and get it in the chat.
Sai Sinop.
Yeah.
Here's that? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go give him a reason to be shy.
Lots of talking going on.
Ooh. Hello, stand up.
Hello there. Bah. There was an attempt.
Let's see. I guess time to get the Oster. Sandwich the Oster.
Yeah. I think he's very surprised.
I think he's gonna go for your ram.
No.
Yep, he's gonna ram you.
He can try.
Or no, drive the right towards. Got him.
No torps?
No torpedoes. I think you're about to get the salvo.
Désactivé.
It's fine. Let the Roslo go my back.
And now it's the Iowa's turn.
I have no consumables left whatsoever. Like nothing.
So we are aware of the forge. There are currently no plans for any ships for the forge, though we're talking about like trying to get some in the future.
We need to cap this better.
So we're aware of it, and there will be something coming for the forge,
Cap.
just small, at some point. It's just in Iowa. We can just go for them. To be honest,
Well, yeah.
the cap is more points. So
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
stop getting hit. Resetting the cap, man.
My bad.
Just dodge.
I don't have a smoke to become invincible. It's how smokes works. Ooh.
Nice.
Mr. Iowa.
Drive me closer. I want to hit him with my sword. Those shells definitely fell a little bit short.
To the bug report channel. Yeah, the Iowa is not having fun.
Nice.
Yep.
Good game, good game.
GG.
How did we do? 140k? How'd you do?
76k? You did double damage, okay. So 3k XP as well, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good ship. All right. me shake up my build on Caprice here. I think I'm gonna go in for torpedoes, much more so. No. Where is my Tanaka not leveled that much?
Actually, like La Foudre. I'm gonna go for another game with it.
Okay.
With this build exactly, with these two upgrades, just to have this extra secondary flavor.
Yeah, I guess I don't have go turret, I guess. And I'll go with I'm terrible with torpedoes, so
It's time to learn.
yeah, so yeah. Although soccer, interestingly enough, used to be used as a term in England for soccer up until about 30, 40 years ago. Then they decided to change to football, as they call it nowadays. And soccer comes from, if I remember right, a slang of Cambridge University, which is very much not a U.S. university. But I don't know. You shouldn't ask the English how to pronounce things in English or call things in English. Soccer is valid.
I think it also matters geographically. Like if you say football in the US, it's gonna be like,
Kinda, I guess.
yeah. If you say football in Europe, it's gonna be
What's the difference between Missouri and Iowa? So major difference is radar. So Missouri, of course, has a radar. Iowa does not. Iowa has a spotter plane instead. But there are some minor differences as well. Missouri notably has higher AP alpha by 500 or 400, 500 damage. And Missouri also has less HP distributed into her superstructure, which means that she'll essentially take a little bit less damage from HE. The other thing is that Missouri has slightly thicker bulkhead armor for the forward and aft bulkheads. That's the main differences.
I mean, I can tell you guys, in Greek, it's called podosfero, which is literally like football.
The shells are mostly the same, but the Missouri shells do a little bit more damage for the AP. Why am I going this aggressively? That's a bad idea.
You have smoke, right?
I do.
Time for a smoke screen. Smoke screen deployed.
I'm here playing like a cruiser.
As one does.
Yep. And honestly, this looks like I'm playing a destroyer. But
Let's see, is this E39 trying for it? I think he is. Let's bump and try and back up. He's stuck on that? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't really want to turn around and go for him forwards, because I'll lose like all my gunpowder. But yeah. There we go. I got that.
Can you 1v1 that?
I think so. Is he beaching again? I think he is. Can swing around and try it.
That's an important question.
Oh,
Yeah.
chicken wings, traditional boneless. You caught me there.
Wait, what do you mean traditional? Oh,
Right,
yeah. Okay,
with
okay.
bones or without. I like both, but like I'm gonna have to say it's more enjoyable to eat with or to eat traditional wings. It feels right. I also like vegan wings, which is basically just fried cauliflower. It actually is pretty good. Do recommend. Yeah.
Okay, destroyer is gone. There is a Fletcher on the other side. I don't think he torped. I'm gonna push the Vladivostok with my friend the Massa here.
Yep, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So. Yeah, how do you, the AP shell penetration multiplier? What that changes is what your AP shells, what they call a CREP value. Essentially, it changes the quality of the shell. What it does is it gives it more raw penetration, which means that it can penetrate a thicker armor belt at a longer range or just a thicker overall belt. It improves the shell's penetration ability. It does not impact the likelihood of a shell overpinning a ship. That is not changed by it. So it is only a plus.
Ship spotted.
I wonder. Yeah, let's stop up. This guy's just gonna chew me up in secondaries. Good hit there. Bismarck's gonna come for me. I think he will. Oh, that will be terrible. Please spot him. Guess that works.
You good?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll buff.
There's a destroyer kinda heading for Arcadia, I think.
I'm missing all my torpedoes today. I'm here, terrible.
My favorite turret. How dare they? Not a problem anymore. Smoke screen deployed.
Okay, I'm gonna peace out. I have no HP left.
Yeah, there's the destroyer in our cap as well. They're very angry in North Carolina, passing towards me.
Hear you loud and clear.
Ooh. Will I get? Yep. There you go. Swap one over to you.
Ah, no.
Well, you have a little bit more action going on. It
Yeah.
might not be good action, but it is action.
Have 18.
Yep, I'm going for base.
Clear sky. Yeah, the AA on this is really good.
73k damage and Fubuki is respectable. That's probably like double the average damage for that ship. So
Let's go. I'm gonna ram the Monarch. That's the plan.
Alright.
Are we pirates or are we not?
do what you want because a
or
pirate
the
is free.
Monarch can just do that. Hello? Just chase them both.
I would shoot at him, but I feel like he would. Like
Someone's getting rammed in this game. That's a given. We're negotiating. Who? Bloody monster. Yeah, I don't have guns either.
Yeah, I got a Bliska.
Come on.
When it comes to like development updates and that sort of thing, just keep an eye on our blogs in the coming week or two, and there will be a little bit more information about stuff coming up before the patch notes even come. So keep an eye on it.
We're having the Monarch and it's maybe.
I believe in you. I believe.
What's up? I did.
Mission accomplished.
Well, the Vladivostok is still on fire. So.
Here, and another fire. I set him on fire again. So, there we go.
Okay. Good.
Oh, there's a carrier still.
There's another.
And another one.
And another one. I promised a ram, guys.
Yeah. So
Plus 232 secondary hits. Like, pretty good.
yeah. So when it comes to Jean-Luc pickup, I know there's like a lot of people like talk about how the base trait conflicts with the special skill, but essentially like not every commander is going to be perfect. And so I don't really see that there's too many issues with pickup having something that is a huge benefit as well as a downside for using it. So I think it's fine. I'm not going to go all the way and chase down a carrier just to die to a carrier secondary.
That's not the pirate way.
True. Like, all it needs is a stray secondary shell. I know. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Detailed information on how battles are scored is generally there isn't any detailed information available. The best information that you can probably get would be from the PC wiki article on economy, but that doesn't give you all the detailed information. Our XP calculation system is incredibly complex, takes in a lot of different variables all at once. So there's not a simple, like, a capture point gives you 100 XP. It's not that simple. So there's not really a good place to get all of that information in detail. I don't even know how all of it works. Why am I trying to... There you go. That was a good game.
Yep. Another good game.
And another one.
So today we've actually done pretty well, no?
Yep.
Did we lose a game?
I think we lost one or two. Let me see. Check our service record. We lost one. We lost a Caprice game earlier on Haven.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, the one you were on the Foudre, and like we're just getting farmed by everybody.
Oh yeah, that game.
Yep, that game. Yeah, we got time for one more if you want, or we can just do some Q&A or something like
We
this.
can do some Q&A if you guys have any questions.
Yeah.
It's time.
So, why Yoshino instead of Zhao? So Yoshino was revealed, but basically it was one of our QA engineers just testing it out, making sure it doesn't break anything. In one battle, there's only one battle in it, and so that's that. There's nothing more to say about that. It happens now and then. Cheshire was also kind of revealed in a similar way, way back in 2019, 2020, 2020, I think 2020. So the essentially, so I wouldn't read too much out of Yoshino right now. So yeah. So what other questions we have here? So the Mighty Missouri gone from Forge, that's not going to happen. So basically, Missouri is there to stay, and will remain in the Forge for the foreseeable future. When are we getting Canadian ships? There are a few Canadian ship options available, like Haida, but right now we recently released Cossack 38. So that's a tribal class. So we'll give it a little bit of time before we do another tribal class destroyer. So like eventually we could see some Canadian ships come. Let's see. I'm not sure where treasure chests will be available, but oh yeah, make sure to join the giveaway. Pirate camo. Let me make sure that there isn't a type of pirate camo. So, chat.
You can join the giveaway chat.
The magic button that is a laptop.
Magic laptop.
Oh, my battery's probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. She's dead, Jim. If Sahales is listening and there is a pirate camo, if you could rig us up with some, that would be good.
Unless by pirate camo you mean La Foudre and the Caprice. In which case,
Yep. We have those. Any more ships getting the CE treatment? There is no further news on that. There's still basically 2 other CE ships that have yet to come. So no news there. Do you guys know if there are plans to make graphical enhancements for AA firing? I don't know exactly what graphical plans we have. Our graphics team very much they do their job and they do it very well, and they just they release things whenever it's ready to be released, and do small things almost every update. So eventually they might come. There might be some problems where maybe Xbox One or PlayStation 4 doesn't handle it too well. So it might come, might not. Who knows? Well, we make graphical upgrades all the time to the game. Basically, every update has some kind of graphical update. Let's see. Will more Black Friday ships come out again soon for those who missed the earlier bundles? So generally, Black Friday ships come back on occasion. So you'll see them around every once in a while during events and things like this.
Especially on Black Friday.
Yeah. You'll see more news regarding training rooms pretty soon, within the next couple weeks. Let's see. More German and British legendary ships come. We just recently released Daring, so kind of, but there are, I guess, nothing else announced in terms of future legendary ships. So. Let's see. I'm not sure about the treasure chests and how they will be available. But they are available in the giveaway. So.
Speaking of the giveaway, again, 20.
Yeah. So.
20 of them plus 2 La Foudre, 2 Caprice, and 2 of its of the captains.
Yeah. So, how do you use your research points you have received from the campaign? So, research points can be used in new bureau projects. So, this is going to be projects like Begonia, the recent legendary birthday one, Daring, the Midway and Hakiryu. Essentially, we couldn't bring research points to the old bureau projects because that would require us to completely reset them for everybody. So we just decided to just make it a thing that from here on out you can use them. So on the old projects, they'll just be like the old times, but the new projects you can use them in. So you have to use them in the new projects. And I do recommend you use them because there is a cap on how many you can have at any given time. So do use them. Don't try to stockpile them. Let's see. There are no plans for submarines. Let's see.
Well, my ship is usually a submarine, but
Pan America is a nation on the tech tree. We don't have any Pan American ships at this time. The recently PC has announced their first Pan American tech tree line, but for us that's going to be far future because we still have some lines to get through before we can get there. Let's see. Can you randomize island placement?
you mean like randomizing the map and the way the map is structured?
I think so, like randomly generated maps. I don't think we really can do that. Random generation stuff, that takes a lot of development work and goes wrong very easily. And so I don't think that that's in the cards for us. Lots of questions. Let's see. Will the Italian cruisers get main battery SAP? Let's say as soon as we are convinced that SAP is good to go and the testing is done, then we will see about getting them their SAP. So we do plan to bring them SAP. We have to make sure things are working good.
Islands fall short. No, I haven't seen that one.
We will not be getting a Jolly Roger flag. That is essentially Jolly Roger. The Jolly Roger flag is not allowed in some regions, so we are not, and we don't have the ability to show it in some regions and don't show it in others. That's just not tech that we have. So we're not going to bring Jolly Roger. Instead, you can get the Devilfish flag by going to our social media and redeeming the code there, which is our kind of inspired take on the Jolly Roger flag. Looking for my controller when it's right in front of me. I have the devilfish flag. Where is it at on this guy? Oh, there it is. It's a little squid flag here. That's our take on it. That's legally safe. Ships come back on occasion. Belfast often comes back for St. Patrick's Day, so which is March 18th. So keep an eye out then. It would, if it's going to come back, it would come back then. Let's see. Oh, it was on Orochi's screen there.
That's fine. See the little flag?
You can zoom in with left trigger a little bit, and right stick.
Right.
So Le Foudre is changed from Jambar. Overall, it's slightly nerfed, which is not a bad thing. Having a slightly worse Jambar is still a really good ship. Essentially, what we did, we reduced the accuracy of the guns, the range of the main guns, and the reload speed by a little bit each. But we did buff the secondary battery of the ship. So it's the maximum amount of research points you can have. I think it's 3 million, if I remember right. Let's see. There are no news on the Ibuki turret bug fix, but we are aware of it. And that is a bug that we have fixed before with Mogami. So it's just something that takes time to do. There are always going to be new tech tree lines coming. So, yes. When? I don't know.
More ships?
Find out.
Yes.
No plans no plans for real John Bart to come back. 3.5 million apparently. Okay. We did not change turret health. It is the same as traditional John Bar. They are new commanders. They are full-on commanders with new abilities and new voiceovers. They are not commander guises. Let's see. So Hellas is saying that we got the pirate consumable camouflages. So let's show them off. Let's grab Temeraire. Pirate camo. So here's pirate camo. It's a yellow, white, and black or brown camouflage. Looks pretty good. Let's see it on Le Foudre. Here's the pirate camo on one of our pirate ships. So there we go. Yeah. Le Foudre without the camo looks just like Jean Bar. Without any camo at all, looks like a gray Jean Bar. It even says Jean Bar. Oops. Let's see. Let's see. How do we get more of the new Japanese national camos? Essentially, they'll be available in the future in different ways. So.
Tiger stripes on Tiger 59. Oh.
It is literally, in a way, a modified Jean Bar. So.
Yeah.
That is what it is. Let's see. The Firepower Deluxe Edition duplicates will remain as they are. So they will always turn into doubloons, and that's the way that those will be. So only the platform DLCs are changing to credits. No, we cannot play the Marco Polo and Marlboro. Let's see. Any plans for some global XP tier 8 ships to come? Elbing will eventually return as a global XP tier 8, so you can wait out for that. Besides that, who knows? No plans for any weather mechanics. The giveaway, we'll figure out the winners of the giveaway probably right after the stream. So make sure you join it now, and we'll send those out as soon as we determine the winners. Let's see. Gray Poupon? I don't know what that is. So the block feature blocks any communication from that player. So you'll no longer hear them in voice chat. It's like a mute, but it's permanent. So. Let's see. How is Siegfried performing? Siegfried is like right in the middle of average. So like she's nowhere in the realm of like she's not bad, she's not great, she's just average. So I would say that she is not very likely to receive a buff or a nerf. Either or. Let's see. Has there been talks of clans? Yeah, clans will happen. Clans are going to happen. They are going to happen next year. Let's see. Any progress on detailed ship stats? There'll be more information about some of these things later. Although detailed ship stats, depending on what you mean by that.
Do you mean like after the battle, or?
Yeah. If you mean like per ship service record stats, that's something that we'll be working on. If you mean by like Sigma values and things like this, there's probably no plans anytime soon for that. So what's the point at which AP will not penetrate armor? So essentially is if you shoot at a broadside target and your shell has 200 millimeters of penetration, and that broadside target has 220 millimeters of armor, then it's not going to penetrate. Or if it's an angled piece of 200 millimeter belt and you're shooting at it at an angle, then it's not going to penetrate. So basically there's a series of things that happen. When you shoot a shell, first thing that happens is it checks whether or not it overmatches what it hits. If it overmatches, then it just ignores it. Then what happens after that is it checks if it ricochets. If it doesn't overmatch it, it checks for a ricochet. And if you're at too steep of an angle, then it'll just bounce off. But if it's not at a steep angle, then it checks for penetration. And so the shell then basically goes, I have 200 millimeters of penetration. You are 50 millimeters thick. I go through you and lose some velocity and penetration, but now I went through that plate. And so by having more penetration multiplier or just more penetration, you increase your raw penetration value, the amount of plate you can go through. How are the German cruisers performing? Or CB? Oh, battle cruisers, I guess. The German battle cruisers are doing really well. So I wouldn't say that there would be a bunch of improvements to it. Okay. I think that probably pretty much, I think, wraps it all up here. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop by our Discord and ask us there. Or if you're a little bit shy, you can send us a direct message as well, and we typically respond to those relatively quickly.
You can join the Discord down below, have a link in the description. Again, questions, bug reports, or if you even have suggestions even, you can leave them there. We're very active on Discord. And as Blip said, you can just drop us a message if you want something specifically.
Yeah, so thank you for coming, everybody. And I guess have a or get ready for Pirates on Thursday. We are going to go pick our winners and send you the stuff. And have a great week, because it's just Monday. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to go before the weekend. So have fun, enjoy. You'll probably see the CCs do some reviews on the ships and provide their own thoughts and on them, on Jean Bar and Caprice and the commanders. So keep an eye out for them and have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
Bye.